It's a song that makes you happy all day. If you wanna feel good daily, you just play the ukulele. You can do the ukulele swing. Well, you can do the ukulele swing. Well, you can do that ukulele swing. If you are feeling down, there's no use for you to frown. You can do the ukulele swing. If you are feeling sad, there's no good in feeling bad. You can do the ukulele swing. If you like to croon, you can croon this little tune. It's a song that makes you happy all day. If you wanna feel good daily, you should play the ukulele. You can do the ukulele swing. If you like to croon, you can croon this little tune. It's a song that makes you happy all day. If you want to feel good daily, you should play the ukulele. You can do the ukulele swing. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, play the bass. Song that makes you happy all day. If you wanna feel good daily, you just play the ukulele. You can do the ukulele swing. Well, you can do the ukulele swing. Well, you can do that ukulele swing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas! Yes, we're going to start with Christmas because Hennock has asked for us to do Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So we have dressed up the place. We've got penguins. We've got everything. It's almost Christmas and no one cares now because in the old days we've always been, oh, it's too early for Christmas stuff. But now everybody's in lockdown. Everyone's inside. Everyone's having mince pies and being warm by the fire. Except us, we're outside doing things all the time. But otherwise, we don't do that. No, but also we happen to have also been shooting a Christmas thing for to send to a ship, believe it or not. And so we thought we'd leave it Christmassy for Hennock and anyone else who feels a bit Christmassy and start with Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he's making a list and he's checking it twice, gonna find find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he knows if you are sleeping. He digs when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so forgive for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sleeping, he digs when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, he's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. Oh, the big fat man with the long white beard. He's coming to town. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas or happy holidays and all that sort of thing. Except holidays is for people in America because they say holidays, whereas we say holidays means going on vacation, and they don't say happy vacation because vacation is in the summer, and that's what we do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. So there you go. Well, you can also get away with doing that one early because it's saying Santa Claus is coming to town. See? It's a bit of news. It's a bit of news. And it's not fake news because Santa Claus will be coming to town. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we letting people know who's watching first?
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Banter, Mr. Commentator Taterator.
We could say hello to a few peeps first.
All right, let's say hello to just a few peeps who are on the surface, bubbling on the surface of the comments.
So, first up in Facebook, Josh, he's moved over from YouTube to Facebook.
Let me see.
Jumped ship. And we got June, we've got Stuart, Austin, Paul Scarborough, Bosco Fernandez. Are you related to Kenneth? Might be. George, Joy, Wheelie Does It, David in Ireland, John, Teresa, Tabitha, Hennock. That was for you, Hennock.
Happy Christmas, Hennock.
Steve Frost. Very, very appropriate for Mr. Frost. It's coming up to his time of year. Michael and Crawley, James, Fiona, Deborah. Over on YouTube, we've got Wayne and then Charlie, second in the house today. Rose is just coming to say hello, but she's got some sort of meeting, so she's going to catch up later. Josh is also on YouTube. He's watching one screen with each eyeball. We've got Ed, we've got... Who else? Frank from the Netherlands.
Quite a list already.
Oh, yes. Buppy, Janice, and Roy. Over on Twitch, we've got Frank, Muzzy, and Keith. Frank, Muzzy, Keith, and Michael. And anyone lurking in the background? Thomas Scheffler, who never says anything. Maybe he's a bot. I don't know. He never comments, so it could be a bot.
A lot of botties watching.
A German bot.
A German bot? A Deutsche bot?
Deutsche bot.
Deutsche bot.
It's called, his name's Scheffler, so that sounds German, doesn't it? So it could be a Deutsche bot.
It could be. Should we do it then?
Yeah, let's do it. Special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest now. Waiting in the wings. Waiting in the wings. You can see the wings. We can see the wings because it's my iPad. And we can see it's amazing because all our guests now have special wings, special areas where they hang back. It's just like the Tonight Show. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the United States of America, a man with one of the funniest and craziest and best shows we've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Oh, he's having his tea. Jason Kravits!
Hello, Jive Aces and fans and friends. How are you?
Very good, very good. Hold on, I'm going to get my tea.
I wish I was coming to town.
Jason Kravits is coming to town. Oh, what's happening? Hold on, something's happened. Oh, yes, on the picture on the screen. I can see you, but on the picture on the screen, you're not there yet.
Where am I?
No, where is he? Can they hear him? Can they hear us? What's happening?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Can they hear him?
Well, talk until you can see me.
Oh, okay. But there's just the picture's frozen. Well, apparently they can hear us, but you're frozen. And I'm not talking about the Disney film.
Well, as long as they can hear, that's all right. I am holding my happy holidays mug for the spirit of the evening.
Brilliant. That is excellent. I've just got my yellow mug in the spirit of yellow.
I think the spirit of yellow runs through the year.
It's all that snow. So should I just continue, Alex, as like it's a radio broadcast, or are you? He's running around doing the poor man Tony Stark stuff with all the different.
Do you need me to call back, or is this
Then call back. Oh, we'll carry on. Apparently, everyone can hear you, and people are commenting saying we can hear you and stuff.
Well, glad you hear me. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I look fantastic, by the way. I've never looked better.
He does. He looks amazing. It's amazing. Like one half of him is like sparkly, and the other half is like a superhero. It's like amazing.
Yep. Yes, it's a new makeover for just this occasion.
Fantastic. So so here we go. Generic lockdown question. Well, actually, are you still in lockdown over there or not?
We are not in lockdown at the moment. We're headed that way again, I have a feeling, but because the cases are going up. Here in New York, it's actually very different than most of the rest of the country. As you know, we have a rather decentralized response to this pandemic, which has been really effective, I have to say.
Oh, no, we have I think everyone's getting that. We have a decentralized response, and that's just from the same person.
Yes, the cases are going up. Of course, yes, exactly. He for one is definitely on higher codes than anybody else. We had a very difficult early time here in New York. We spiked very early. We were the epicenter of everything, and I think that got everybody here to take it very seriously and wear masks and stay apart from each other. And it was difficult, but we were able to do it. And to this day, our numbers are going up a little bit, but compared to the rest of the country, they're still rather low. And people still wear masks. They still socially distance from each other. But we do have 25% capacity in restaurants in the city still inside. Schools were going strong until yesterday. They shut down because cases were just got over a certain level, but hopefully that won't last too long. And but we're not quite completely locked down yet. They're really scared. We have our Thanksgiving holiday coming up next week, and that's going to be a real super spreader event because people want to be together. Oh, I think I'm on. Am I on?
You're on.
Well, they can see. Oh, you've changed. You've changed as well.
I changed. I decided it wasn't worth all the makeup and no one could see me. I'm so sorry. I had to switch back to the green sweater. But here's the mug we spoke of earlier. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, can we get a cheer? When you can touch.
Ching, 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 my friend.
Ching. Yeah, we've gone into the second lockdown. We've done the opposite, though. We've gone into second lockdown, and the schools have stayed open.
Yeah.
Because obviously they can be trusted to social distance. You're never going to get 12-year-old kids running around hugging each other, are you, eh? They're well under control.
Well under control, yeah. No one knows exactly what's happening. That's the crazy part. No one knows what to do, and everybody's response is different. But, in New York, I do feel safer here than I think I probably would in a lot of the rest of the country at the moment.
I think what they should do is just lock everyone down except for the senior citizens. Let them go out and enjoy themselves without us to get in the way.
Just don't bring us home. Don't bring it home to the kids. That's all we ask.
Yeah, exactly. On a positive note, what if anything is your favourite thing that's come out of or that you've experienced during the lockdown? We've had quite a few good things.
It's interesting you say that. When it started and everybody was home, I was trying to find ways of connecting with people. People were very depressed early on and really felt alone and apart. So I started a couple of different things. One thing I started doing was what I was calling Insomnia Concerts, because everybody was having trouble sleeping, especially during the times of the George Floyd, the Black Lives Matter riots that were going on, and there were different times where things got really tense politically here, as well as with the lockdowns and everybody being inside. So I started waking up at going to bed early, waking up at midnight, and then around 1 a.m. I would turn on Facebook Live, and whoever was awake, I would just play music. I would take requests and play songs on guitar and just, play until help people get back to sleep. So that was a lot of fun. And then the other thing I did everybody's learning new skills. The new skill that I learned during the lockdown was editing, video editing. So I had this idea for something called sing-alone songs, and I would find really fun, kitschy songs that everybody might know from the 70s or 80s. And I would put out on Facebook to just friends. I'd say, who wants to sing this song? And whoever responded, I would ask them to send me a video of them singing, a verse or a chorus or just a couple lines from the song. And then I'd edit them together in a way where we were all kind of singing together. And that was really fun for me because I was the only person involved that knew everybody in these videos because they were all from different walks of my life. And I had people in England doing it. I had people in Amsterdam that I'd met just in the last year. I also had friends from elementary school and high school that were chiming in. So it was a really nice combination, and that's been a real fun discovery for me to connect people during the pandemic.
Lovely. Yeah, a lot of people have got things that have come out of it. We've definitely all learnt some things. So I was just thinking, for the English audience, although you do a lot of stuff over here, and we saw you over here not that long ago, probably was a long time ago, but it doesn't feel like a long time ago. How did you get started? Long story short, how did you get started in the business? And give us a few milestones for the Brits watching.
Let's see. When I was born, you
should do this musically, like you do in your show.
I should make up a song about it. When I was born, I was a very small child. Yeah. Well, I started acting when I was very young. I actually did start very young, and I've never really planned on doing anything else. And I did theater for a long time, and eventually that led to doing more television. And now I'm known more for television work than anything else. But during the downtime of auditioning and working in television, which there is quite a bit of, as those actors out there might know, I started creating my own shows. And sometimes I would do sketch shows with friends. Sometimes it would be online in some sort of web series thing that I would create and put together. But most recently, about 5-6 years ago, I had this idea to do a lounge singer act of sorts and create a character that was kind of rat packy and would have fun singing like a cabaret in the American parlance of cabaret venue. And but I wanted to do it differently. And one thing that I'd learned that I had a pretty good skill for was making up songs on the spot. So I created a show where the entire thing is improvised. It was called Off the Top. It still is called Off the Top, if I get to do it again today. And it's a show where every song is improvised. The entire story of the character's life, including the character's name and where they're from and every detail about it, is culled from audience suggestions that, when it's done live, are thrown into a fishbowl, written down ahead of time and thrown into a fishbowl. And I base everything about, based on that. And I have an amazingly talented trio I work with, or different trios, depending on which country I'm in. Actually, I have a very talented trio in England as well right now that just can follow and lead and play standard styles. And we make up an entire show in an hour or so. And that was a real revelation for me. And so when I started doing it in New York about 5 years ago, it quickly took off, and we took it to Edinburgh, and we took it to Adelaide and Amsterdam and London and Los Angeles and just everywhere. Not everywhere compared to where you guys perform. You guys perform everywhere. But in the limited time I've got to do the show, I actually am able to go some places, and I've met some great people, yourselves included.
Oh yes, and we saw you at firstly at Birdland.
You did.
We were playing Birdland in New York for them watching who haven't been there. And Birdland is the famous old Birdland, but now it's got 2 floors, opened, a year ago now, or 2 years. And now you can sort of go up and down stairs, I think, all day, and you could probably watch about 20 acts or something.
Yeah, that was my Birdland debut as well that you saw. So it was a big moment for me as well.
It was fantastic because I think we were just going on, or we just finished, or were you on? I can't remember. Anyway,
next night you were performing. The next night you were coming to see the stage, and then I came back the next day to collect some of my stuff, and you were sound checking, and then we came to see your show that night.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, because I think the night you were on, we were upstairs at Caruso's
cast party
doing a few numbers just to promote, as you do. And then we came downstairs and we were hooked. We couldn't leave. It is so funny. And hopefully you'll be back again because he did Crazy Cox in London and we went there as well. And that was fantastic. And every time he does it, as you said, it's improvised. So every time he does it, it's got enough familiarity for you to think, oh, that's that bit. What's he going to do with that? But it's all completely different. So you could watch it every single night of the week and it would be different every night. Because it's made up by the audience, basically, by putting their...
Basically, it is. Yeah. It's really a very collaborative show. I was talking to somebody about it, and it's a collaboration. I can't do the show without the suggestions, and the show is completely based on audience suggestions. And I pride myself kind of on never straying from that, never having something planned ahead of time, because for me, it's more fun. And I think you make a compact with the audience saying, I'm not going to make stuff up ahead of time. I'm only going to do what you suggest. And, you dig yourself a hole and the audience watches you climb out of it. That's kind of fun for everybody.
That's a bit like JiveStream.
Every night.
It's like JiveStream. Yeah. It's kind of made up. You kind of throw yourselves at it with no plan at all. And here we are. Exactly. Sometimes the video works. Sometimes it doesn't. You don't know what's going to happen.
The plan is there is no plan.
And we try and do them.
So I was asking just before we went on. You've had a couple of TV things come out during the last few months. I saw you in. I caught a clip. Well, I think the Young Sheldon's a few years old.
It is now, yeah.
A clip of that on. I just saw that online, but then I saw you in. Your very small clip of you in Little Voice.
Oh yeah, Little Voice. That's right.
TV.
I remember you reached out to me after that. I had a very small but fun little role in it's a series on, I think it's Apple TV, by Sarah Bareilles. It was based a little bit on her own life experiences. That was a lot of fun. And then I just did a show that just aired. I don't know if you guys are getting it, called The Undoing. That's it's a new
Hugh Grant.
mystery with
Hugh Grant
Nicole Kidman and Hugh
Nicole
Grant.
Kidman, yeah.
So I got to work with Nicole, which was lovely. She's very tall.
That's on Sky for anyone that's interested. On Sky in the UK.
It is a good mystery. It's a very compelling mystery. I'll give this away. I'm not the killer.
You were my number. From the trailer, you were my number one suspect. So
well, too late. You never know. With CGI, they could have put me back in somewhere I wasn't aware of. I have no idea. That's true. I didn't film anything that revealed that to me. But I don't know who did. I didn't get the whole script. So, but I did get to work with Nicole, which was fascinating because she is like 1.5 feet taller than I am.
Wow.
So luckily for me, the two scenes I worked with her. One, I was climbing some stairs. That was nice, and the other was I was sitting down.
So you were trying to keep a couple of steps ahead of her.
Thank you very much. I kept a couple of steps ahead of her, above her too. So that was a lot of fun. So that air, and now I've been working on a couple of other things here. I'm working on a series right now for Netflix about the designer Halston from the 70s, 80s. And I have a couple of episodes of that I'm shooting right now, and Ewan McGregor is starring as Halston. It's a lot of fun to work with him as well. Yeah,
he's a big fan. He's a big fan of ours.
Is he?
He's a small fan of ours.
He's been to see us.
He's been to see us once.
He came to see us in the Cicada Club in LA.
I know he knows the word jive. He likes jive, is what I'm trying to say. That's what we know about.
He's heard of somebody that was a bit like us.
We've worked with his mother.
No, we worked with his mother. She's lovely, and she has a charity, and we've worked raising money for that charity. And then we've met him and his brother, who looks a lot like him, who was a pilot when we first met him, and now he's still a pilot. But he's retired from the RAF, and they've both done a couple of shows, TV shows together about World War II, about the Spitfire pilots and the bombers and stuff, and. Yeah, lovely.
Well, he couldn't be nicer, honestly. He's a very generous and kind actor to work with, so I've been enjoying that.
Lovely. Well, give him our regards. I doubt that he'll remember us, but he did come to see us at the Cicada Club, and he's got a lovely mother. Well, he's got a lovely his whole family are very nice, aren't they? Hey? Grazia's over there. You can't see
hear
her.
her. She said he has your album.
He has our album. Oh, you got good hearing. I didn't even hear that.
Big headphones.
Oh.
No, I did. Hey?
Thank you,
Look at those. Yes, you've got some kit there, haven't you? He's got some headphones and a really nice microphone and a double bass in the back.
For you. I just did this for you guys. You know, you said, can you come on the show? I said, not until I get my gear. And here we are.
Exactly. I want one of those mics.
Is this the debut of your new microphone, or have you used it before?
Yes, it's the streaming debut of my microphone. Absolutely.
It's even got a pop filter.
A pop filter.
Exactly.
Right there.
I haven't got a pop filter.
That's because you haven't got a pop.
No, pop. I just don't see anything beginning with P.
That's because you're more jive than pop.
Hey!
That was total Jive Aces joke. Come on. You got to put that in the show. Come on.
It just was.
Yeah.
Steal it and use it tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Exactly. So is he going to do it? Is he going? I've got to talk to him in my comments.
I forgot to ask.
Do you want to do it? We have a thing because you were asking about our format. We don't have a format, but we have certain things we do. Which this is celeb call-in.
I said we could only afford a 2-mat.
Yeah, but we do have. That was worth repeating. We do certain things, and one of them is competition time, and basically we're giving away all our CDs. Really, I don't think we've got any left. And downloads and stuff like that. And we wondered if you had a question. Don't want to throw it at you like that, but do you have a... Or you could even if you've got a prize, you can throw a prize in. But
I'm just watching. My girlfriend, I think, is listening to this, but I think it's delayed. So I think she just got the pop joke.
Yeah.
She just got... Here's Jason Kravits.
She left at 2-mat. She's back like 45 minutes ago when I said, "What's your format?" And Alex said, "We can't afford one. We only have a 2-mat." That's the level of humor that I live with. Thank God, because that's my level of humor too. But Alex, you got a fan over here.
We've got that joke in 3 times now. You realize that?
Fantastic! We're getting my money's worth.
Stick with it. So what's the competition here? What's the?
Basically, any random question that people might or may not know the answer to.
So you have to ask
something to do. I don't know really. Ask just any question. It could be about your career, about something you've done, something you think
I have to ask a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's a question about me.
All right.
We'll see if anybody gets. I appeared in what famous television show about halfway through its final episode?
Ooh.
Oh.
Can we give is it a recent thing or?
No.
It's not recent. Okay.
No, but I think everybody knows it.
Right. So it's a big one.
Ooh.
It's a big one. Okay.
It's a big one.
There you go. Did everyone get that?
And I'm going to give you one more clue. I get in the back of a taxi.
Okay.
And then I get out of the taxi.
Okay.
All in about 30 seconds.
So it's contemporary. I'm guessing it's contemporary-ish set. It's not Game of Thrones.
No, it definitely takes place in the
Game
time
of
it
Cabs?
was filmed.
Game of
What was that?
Taxis.
Game of Cabs.
Game of Cabs is not it.
Brilliant. Okay, yes, so answers. Don't put your answers in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Send them by pigeon or whatever it is that Alex likes.
Yes,
Like
send them to our website, jiveaces.com/JiveStream.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we could talk to you all night, but we're not going to. No, we could talk to you because it's probably lunchtime. No, is it?
It's about time for me to start preparing dinner.
Oh.
Sort of get the dinner foods.
We're in Birmingham, so we had a curry.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Have you ever been to Birmingham?
Birmingham have the curry. What's it?
Have you ever been to Birmingham?
I've not.
Birmingham. I talk like that in Birmingham.
I'm going to learn my Birmingham accent, and then I'll come over and visit and get a curry.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully by then we'll be back in London. But we normally have our studio there. Then once we did a 2-week saute into Plymouth, and then we've been up here for 2 months. So it's like, as Bob Hope said, with an act like ours, you have to keep moving. Alex gave me some applause there. That was brilliant. All right, then. So do you have any final requests?
How do I get you guys the answer to the question?
No, you can let us know secretly. Don't tell us now because
yes, Alex, I'll send you a little something on the Facebook.
Send us a clip.
Something on Facebook.
Can you send us a clip?
Can I send you a clip? I might be able to send you a clip. Yeah, so you can find one.
Then we can play that tomorrow.
If we're allowed.
All right.
Then
I will get the answer.
I think it'll be short enough to warrant fair use.
It's plenty short. You can fit it. Yes, it will fit in your show.
It was subliminal.
It was subliminal. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Jason Kravits. Fantastic. Oh. Lovely. Thank you, Jason. Now we're stuck with the Christmas gear. I can't hold the microphone for stuff. All right, then. So, do you have any requests and things? What we at? Oh, yeah, got some requests up there. Now, Chico White said, "Choo choo chaboogie, please," with 3 exclams. Now, in the JiveStream green room, which is the group which everybody joins so they can chill out before and after the show, Joy Ball put down our most played songs, and Choo Choo Chaboogie was one of them. Either that or someone else mentioned it, Ian Hambleton or someone mentioned it as a... So here we go. We haven't done it for a while. We keep trying to resist doing Choo Choo Chaboogie, but Chico White wants it. I hope he's going to be dancing to it. Alex is doing something over in the corner. Are we all right? Hey?
Should we stop with that, or what are we doing?
Choo Choo Chaboogie. He's doing some Tony Stark stuff over on one of the devices.
We'll start then.
Go on then.
1, 2,
Headed for the station with my pack on my back, and time transportation in the back of a hack. I love to hear the rhythm of the clickety-clack, hear the lonesome whistle, see the smoke in the stack. Pile around my Democratic fellas need a Mac, take me right back to the track. Jack, choo-choo, choo-choo, chaboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, chaboogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, chaboogie, take me right back to the track. Jack, we got a choo-choo. Yes, yes. Yeah. You reach your destination, but alas and alack, you need some compensation to get back in the black. You take a morning paper from the top of the stack, read the situation from the front to the back. On a job is open, needs a man with a knack, put it right back in the rack. Jack, choo choo, choo choo, chaboogie, woo woo, woo woo, chaboogie, choo choo, choo choo, chaboogie, take me right back to the track. Jack. Down shack. When I hit a whistle, I can peep through the crack. Dig the chain a rolling, cause it's bowling the jack. Cause I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack. Take me right back to the track. Jack, choo-choo, choo-choo, chaboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, chaboogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, chaboogie. Take me right back to the track. To the track. Yeah, choo choo chaboogie for Chico White. Choo choo Chico. There you go. There you go. Hey. All right then. So I hope you liked Jason. I really do recommend once he's out, and we're all out, and we're going out again, and his show's on to go and see it. Was it called Off the Top?
Off the top, as in off the top of his
Off the
head.
top of his head, yeah. And literally, you go in, and there's a fishbowl, and everyone puts in 2 or 3.
Well, he has a little form, and it'll have
A little form, yeah.
and it'll have different details, and one of them might be the last text on that you sent on your phone. So you write that.
Yes.
You write that in there, and then just other details, and he just randomly picks them throughout the night, and each song is
And
made up.
makes songs up about each one, like a little musical. He's got like a quartet or a trio there, or whoever playing, and yeah, he tells his life story as a musical, like a cabaret singer doing a musical based on the texts and things that you've got.
And actually, I think when we went to see him in Crazy Cocks, the first song was your suggestion. I think the second was mine.
Was it?
Yeah, well, I think one of the early ones was he picked out my thing, and it was my suggestion, and then one of them was yours as well, like right after each other. But also, the cool thing is he has a lot of friends in the business, so he often has guests from the improv world, comedy, musicals. Yeah. And when we were in the Crazy Cocks, he had Mike McShane, which was great because I used to watch him on TV all the time on Whose Line Is It Anyway back in the day. So that was quite nice to meet him as well. That was very funny.
Nice. So yes, see his show. All right, do we have any requests or anything else coming up?
Oh,
or
I don't know.
Carry on.
Lost track. Carry on.
Carry on, old champ. All right then.
Christmas requests.
Any Christmas requests? Let us know your Christmas requests. We're going to do for Joy Ball, Sue Glanville, and Karen Bradley. Keep asking for King of the Swingers, which is, I assume, I Want to Be Like You, because it goes on the King of the Swingers. From the Jungle Book, I've got my acoustic ukulele. Not the new toy. It's the old toy to do it, as it sounds better on that. And we'll do King of the Swingers for Joy Ball, Sue Glanville, and Karen Bradley. I'm the king of the swingers, yeah, the jungle VIP. Outreach the top, had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cup, stroll out into town. Be just like them mother cats, I'm tired of monkeying around. Oh, whoop-de-doo,
Whoop-de-wee.
I wanna be like you,
Whoop-de-doo-be-doo-wah.
I wanna walk like you,
Chip.
talk like you,
Chip.
choo. You say it's true,
Shubba-doo-doo.
someone like me
Whoop-de-doo-be-doo-wah.
can learn to be like someone like you. Woo! Well, don't try to keep me man cup. I made a deal with you. What I require, man's reply to make my dream come true. Well, give me the secret man cup. Come on, clue me what to do. I need the power, man's red flower. I can be like you. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I wanna be like you. Walk like you, talk like you. True. See it's true. Someone like me can learn to be like someone like you. Woo! Someone like you, one more time, can learn to be like someone like me. bop, diddle bop, shiddle bop, blabba gooper zappa dootin' dat and dat and dat and dat and yeah. King of the Swingers, I Want to Be Like You. Originally, of course, Louis Prima and the Jungle Book as King Louis. Or is it time?
Did we?
Not yet.
What? Did we manage to learn My Babe yet? No, we didn't, Alan, sorry.
No, we haven't been here. And when we were here, we were filming this Christmas show to send to a ship.
Yeah, so soon. Hopefully, soon.
We could just jam it, or do you need to practice that? Need to.
I can't remember the riff.
Oh,
it's
right.
got quite a specific.
We'll have to work it out.
It's not difficult. It's gone out my head.
It's not difficult. You just need to have a listen to the song again and remember what it was.
Kevin says, "Big John Fordham, swing it, fella."
Kevin, the sax player.
No, it's Kevin Doig, the magician. And hi from the Hoosier State, Indiana, says Kurt.
Hello. We're back home in Indiana. How's it gone over there?
Josh says, request Wrap Your Troubles in Dreams, as it's one of my favourite songs and it's helped me a lot through the difficult times. You're too young to have difficult times.
Yes, I'm hoping that being 15 and being able to play the trumpet, guitar, do jiu-jitsu.
And drums.
And drums and everything else like that. Well, if you have, I'm glad that it helped. So let's do Wrap Your Troubles in Dreams for Josh then. Josh, come say it. Josh, let's do it for Josh. So to do it slightly faster? Slightly faster, yeah. Just a little smidge. Just so that Joy Ball can say, hey, did it slightly faster? No. Tempo, you can do the tempos of each song. When skies are cloudy and grey, they're only grey for a day. So wrap your troubles in dreams and dream your troubles away. And then the sun shines through. There's only one thing to do. Well, wrap your troubles in dreams. Dream your troubles away. Say it. Castles may tumble, that's fate after all. Life's really funny that way. No use to grumble, just smile as they fall. Weren't you king for a day? Say, just remember that sunshine always follows the rain. So wrap your troubles in dreams. Dream your troubles away. May tumble, that's fate after all. Life's really funny that way. No use to grumble, just smile as you fall. Weren't you king for a day? Say, just remember that sunshine always follows the rain. Now wrap your troubles in dreams. Wrap your troubles in dreams. Dream them away. All right then. Oh, 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 oh.
Got to do
I see an
the
Italian in a nice frock. Hey?
got to do yesterday's competition as well.
Oh yes, remind us. Not
just
now. It's Italian time! Ciao, grazie, come stai?
Sto bene, un po' di rush qua stasera, un po' di cose non preparate.
Non preparate?
No, scusate.
Well, do your best.
Yeah.
They love you anyway.
Ma va bene. Okay, so today, 19th of November, we have a Christmas, how do you call it? Tinsel growing on the microphone.
Yes.
Okay, 19th of November. So what are we celebrating? Today is International Men's Day. Yes. Look at all this man. You're Iron Man. Here we go. Okay. It is also World Philosophy Day. And what is it's also National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day. Ooh, that can't be too good. And what else is National Rural Health Day? I like that. Just like, it fresh from the garden, from your orchard, and stuff like.
Rural health, is it?
Yeah. No. It's National Rural Health.
Rural, yeah.
Yeah. Just look.
In the countryside.
Yeah, in the countryside and stuff like that. Eat the potatoes you grow, and like I used to do. Anyway, va bene. Eccellente. Allora, what else? Okay, what else are we celebrating, or what has happened, should I say, throughout history, and what events of?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you, because one of my person that lived in my country in 1493, Christopher Columbus, or Cristoforo Colombo, really. He actually arrived today in Puerto Rico on his second voyage. Also in 1906, London was selected, like today in 1906, London was selected to host the 1908 Olympics. Also another event of interest, another Italian, 1911, New York received the first Marconi wireless transmission from Italy.
Sure it wasn't Chelmsford in Essex?
No, scusa, no, non c'è. Okay, so also today was founded, today in 1916, Samuel Goldwyn and Edgar Selwyn established Goldwyn Pictures. The company later became one of the most successful independent filmmakers. And talking about movies, in 1975, it was the release of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, starring Louis Fletcher and Jack Nicholson.
Jack,
Excellent.
you gotta love Jack. That was a great film. That was a really good film. I haven't seen that for a long time.
I know, and his acting in the movie is brilliant. It is actually a very, very brilliant movie. Also, in 1998, Vincent van Gogh's portrait of the artist without beard sells at an auction. Guess for how much?
75 million.
Not quite. 71.5 million. Very close, Peter. Very well done. And also, it's another film release in 2010, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1 got released on this date back then. Also in 1967 is the Beatles release of Magical Mystery Tour, and also the LP was released later on in November. And guess what song were on this album on side 2? A song that we've done many times with Kenny Moore, All You Need Is Love. All you need is love. I tried. It's just, I'm
Because
just.
we're going to be getting requests for it now.
No, okay. I shouldn't say that. Do you think? Oh. Okay. Well, they had it. Like, they've done it. That's it. That's all you're gonna have. Done. Bing. Okay. And also, I want to say hello to Rhoda, who sent me a really sweet email. She sent me this video of a group of Italian guys that have a giant piano, probably like, 10 meters long. And they played with their feet, by jumping, dancing on them, playing a volare and Tu vuoi fare l'americano. Very nice. I've sent it to all of you. You should watch. It's quite entertaining.
Something for us to do, eh?
Yeah, you just have to practice, a huge keyboard and dance and stuff like that. Anyway, so hold my microphone because we have something to review tonight.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so we all woke up then?
We need a drum roll, please. Okay, so tonight we are reviewing J.D. Gross, and this is the almond and orange dark chocolate, 56% cocoa.
Almond and orange in chocolate. Lovely, because sometimes I eat dark chocolate with almonds.
Exactly. So we're going to review this. This actually is easily purchasable in Lidl. So the ingredients are just cocoa, chopped almonds, and orange peel. Ooh,
That's it. No sugar, no nothing.
Nada. Yeah, Alex is very interested. You're going to have a piece.
Gross.
Prego.
There we go, Trace.
Good.
Because, you can't call it J.D. Gross, can you? Everything like gross chocolate. Gross.
Probably Belgian. Gross.
It's probably Belgian.
Not gross. Gross.
Oh, very orangey, a bit like a Terry's chocolate orange smell. One of the dark ones, obviously. And then I'm going to try the almonds because, like I said, I like to eat almonds with dark chocolate. I mean, obviously this is almonds. I mean almonds and separately. Like I eat sometimes dried mango with dark chocolate, or dried mango with almonds, or the mixture of them. This is
German. No, it just says produced in Germany. Suitable for vegetarians.
This is very perfect for our Christmas decoration. It really feels like
very tangy.
The orange of Christmas and the chocolate. It's very nice.
very Terry's, isn't it?
Quite sweet.
Very chocolate orange.
Can I have the
Yeah, I'm just reading the back. Glucose.
It's like a healthy chocolate orange.
Here we go. Whoop. Oh, sorry.
Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, you are.
I'm gonna, the presentation is really lovely. You open it like a book, and it's like a how do you call it?
An envelope.
Yeah, like a sleeve. You open it and you just slide it open. So I'm gonna show it again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was very nice, very very nice. Ecco, tutto qua per stasera. Ci vediamo dopo?
A dopo.
Ok.
I can't speak, I'm still full of...
Dopo la mia pausa. Ci vediamo dopo la mia pausa.
Dopo la mia pausa. Okay.
I'm going to pausa now.
You've got a pausa. She's coming back after a break. She's got a cycle. The lights are dimming. She's got to get back on the wheel. Found Frosty the Snowman here.
There's two things, Ian, that we have to do.
Okay.
One is yesterday's competition question, and two is Throwback Thursday.
Oh, Throwback Thursday. All right, then.
A song in between.
Yeah, we'll do a song first, because it's Tommy Dorsey's birthday, the great band leader Tommy Dorsey, who had hits with many things, Getting Sentimental Over You, and, of course, Opus 1. And now, Alex, without learning it, this is an Alex trombone challenge. We've all been a bit challenged today, without warming up or anything and stuff. He's going to do Opus 1 on the trombone, and I'll sing it if I remember the words. John's going to do the bridge. Having a discussion. There you go. See, it is a bit like Jason Kravits, except that, you know, he probably knows more what he's doing than we do. Of a name to get to this tune, so Perry can croon, maybe old Bing will give it a thing, and that'll tide everyone humming a thing. The melody's dumb, repeat and repeat, but if you can't swing, it's got a great beat, and that's the main thing to make it complete, cause everybody's swinging a day, so we call it Opus 1, not for Sammy K. Hey, hey. Opus 1, it's got to swing, not sway, baby. Mr. Les Brown can make it renowned, and Ray Anthony can rock it for me. There's never a doubt, you knock yourself out whenever you can hear Opus 1. To this tune, so Perry can croon, or maybe old Bing will give it a thing, and that'll start everyone humming a thing. The melody's dumb, repeat and repeat, but if you can't swing, it's got a great beat, and that's the main thing to make it complete, cause everybody's swinging a day, so we call it Opus 1. It's not for Sammy K. Hey, hey, hey. Opus 1, it's got to swing, not sway, baby. For Mr. Les Brown, make it renowned, a Ray Anthony, he will rock it for me. There's no doubt you are out with Opus 1. Opus 1. Yeah. There you go. Tommy Dorsey was spinning in his grave there. Anyway,
Spitting in his grave.
Tommy Dorsey, born this day, 1905. Big band leader, Opus 1, I'll Never Smile Again. That's what he was saying after that, anyway. Born in... there was a discrepancy with the chords there. Born in Mahanoy... What's that? Born in Mahanoy Plain, Pennsylvania. Died in 1956. Wow, that's relatively young, isn't it? He was 51, eh? Ish. Wow. Very young. Wow, interesting. I didn't know that. And, is it Ivy Joe Hunter's birthday today as well? Oh, just Joe Hunter. Not Ivy Joe Hunter, any old Joe Hunter.
Ebony Joe Hunter.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is. It's just been thrown on there. It says 1927, this day, Joe Hunter, American pianist and band leader of Motown's house band. Oh, the Funk Brothers. 1959 to 1964. Born in Jackson, Tennessee. So under the shadow of Motown. Which is a great documentary. I'm not brilliantly, amazingly into Motown because that's a bit modern for me. But have you ever seen the documentary In the Shadow? Is it In the Shadow of Motown?
Standing in the Shadows of Motown, I think.
Standing in the Shadow of Motown, In the Shadow of Motown, which is about the Funk Brothers, which was a jazz band that ended up being the house band for all Motown's hits and songs. And they basically just created those sounds. Unbelievable. It's a really interesting documentary. But they've had more hits than any other band. More hits, more number ones than the Beatles. But nobody really knows who they are until you see the documentary, because all you know is who the singer was. But that's the band that had the hits, the Funk Brothers. Yep. Between 1959 and 1964. And he died in 2007. Joe Hunter, who was the pianist. There you go. See how unrequited is that? Didn't even know who he was. And I've even seen the documentary. All right, so what are we doing? Competition time or the video? Video.
Okay.
All right, so tell them about the video, Mr. Alex.
The video is a little EPK we made, which is a thing that used to be called an electronic press kit. It's really kind of more a behind-the-scenes mini documentary about our Recipe for Rhythm album when we recorded it. So it's just a little fun thing about that album. Here we go. Oh, we get a good kudos from a certain celebrity in it as well. So have a watch.
Hi, I'm Ian Clarkson. I'm the lead singer with the Jive Aces.
Yes, yes. It's the Ace Shuffle. Well, everybody's moving to the Ace Shuffle. Makes you want to jive around.
The Jive Aces came together. Basically, me and the drummer went to school together.
I'm one of the founder members. We've been together since 1732.
And we used to dance, jive, and we used to go to like swing clubs and dance and get them for free if we were dancing.
We formed a dance team with our girlfriends and stuff at the time. The music had a lot of passion, a lot of fun and stuff in it. And it was good, happy music, so we wanted to form a band of our own, and that's how we started.
Jive is this cross between, on this side you have rock and roll, early rock and roll, Bill Haley, Elvis, and here you have big band swing. Right in the middle, that's jive.
One of the difficulties is a lot of live bands. We're a very live band. You know, there's 6 of us and we do this show. If you ever see one of our gigs, you'll see Ian at some point in the show, he'll be dancing with someone while playing the trumpet, and then there'll be this dueling horn thing going on, and, you know, out on the tables. You know, this stuff's wild, and what we were trying to do was really encapsulate that on a CD so they could take home and they could really experience what we do.
Jive Aces are so great live, and this record really combines the best. It feels like they're right there performing live, and yet there's this very epic production, almost in a filmic sense.
You're instantly put in a cinematic adventure with piano way in the distance and a little solo violin way over here, and the whole thing creates a mood that's like a movie without the picture.
If I was to rate the Jive Aces album, firstly I'd say fantastic job. And if I was on Dancing with the Stars or Strictly Come Dancing, I would give it 11.
You give me fever.
With this new album, we wanted to sort of, again, go across the actual boundaries of just Jive and the Jive Aces as a group and expand it by having some guest performers.
We've got Patsy, who's also Carmen from Steve Lucky and the Rumba Bums. And then we've got Mark Isham, a world-class trumpet player, and Chick Corea, a god in the jazz world, the famous Akka Bilk, who originally also had a hit with Buenos Aires in the 60s. Yeah, Tony Prima, the daughter of Louis Prima and Keely Smith.
One of the real exciting things is just being able to work with such good other professionals. And when you take a song like Fever and you add in those strings, it just takes it to a whole another level.
Well, the thing is, it's like to record an album is not an easy thing. It's hard.
Cause I'm happy, feeling happy, happy all the while.
The schedule is completely brutal.
In the studio, now, get in, on we go.
It's a serious thing. It's the most demanding thing I've ever had to do in my life.
Something quite like a cup of tea when an Englishman comes to California.
It's really not about enjoying yourself. At all.
I see a great future for this album.
It's scary. That's an album.
Well, Aces Shuffle is a nice, bouncy, rhythmic song, which I wrote, basically for dancers.
We all write songs in the band. With Ken, he's written songs that are really for dancers because he was a dance champion himself.
When you hear it, the first thing you do is you want to tap your feet, you want to move.
Everybody jive to the Aces Shuffle, the people hardly touch the ground. So come along with me, and I'll show you the place to be.
The band loves playing for dancers, and there's nothing like the vibe of having, you know, a load of people dancing in front of you.
If you want to dance jive, if you want to dance Lindy Hop, if you want to do swing, the Jive Aces music is perfect.
Well, we do Buonasera live a lot, and it goes down really well.
Famous Italian song, originally an Italian folk song, I believe, and then Louis Prima made it famous.
And this is a little bit of a tribute to Louis Prima, but we've taken it a little bit step further and really tried to create a whole mood and a whole ambience of being in Italy when you're listening to this song.
You hear that mandolin coming in at the beginning. It kind of just sets the mood. We've thrown in some bits to kind of create that atmosphere.
In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buonasera, signorina, kiss me goodnight.
Once more, that's a beautiful song. It's probably one of my favourite songs on the album.
It's a little bit different to what we normally do.
I've seen you before so many times.
It's kind of got a whole flamenco, slightly Latin feel to it, but it still swings, it still grooves with the normal Jive Aces shuffle.
It's definitely jive and swing, but it's got a whole gypsy, slightly tango-y sort of thing to it, because it's a romantic thing, and it's about romance beyond one life.
It's a piece, you know, it's really it's a work of art.
There's a song about affinity, reality, and communication. And these are the three components that make up understanding.
It takes all sorts of contemporary production ideas and fuses it really seamlessly with that essence of the swing genre.
We wanted like a catchy hook of a riff that people could sort of sing anywhere, you know, in the office or walking down the street. So I listened to it and just came up with bo-ba-doo-bow, bo-ba-doo-bow, bo-ba-doo-dow, da-da-da-da. It's got a lot of fun in it, you know, and it's something that I think will appeal to everyone.
Yeah, Heading Home's actually a song I started writing on a long bus ride from Lithuania to Latvia. Sometimes those journeys go on forever.
And it's that, you know, I'm going to get home no matter what, through every barrier that you may throw up in the way, I'm on the way home.
It's one of those upbeat ones, you know, when it has that sort of, we're coming, you know, we're on our way back.
Not letting anything stop you from getting there.
Well, I'm heading back by road or track.
The horns blast away, it gives a load of feelings. It's probably the most powerful track on the album.
We already have a big fan base, and we're sort of known really internationally within people who like this music, but I think this album has the potential to roll out into the broad public.
They're taking a genre which has certain rules, you're not supposed to do certain things, and they're breaking all those rules. They're making it very contemporary, and yet the things which really define it emotionally, the joy, the enthusiasm, is still just at the highest level.
So we're taking the spirit that is jive, that jazz meets rock and roll, and basically taking it outside just the people that like jive and swing. It's jive plus.
Hold on, I'm still watching it. Oh, I'm still watching it on here. That's really timey-wimey. Very strange. All right, so we've gone over. That's fun, isn't it? I hope you haven't got to go anywhere. We're doing another song, but we've got to do competition time for the
Sarah's album.
For Sarah's album. And the question was?
Who did the original of the song What She Did?
What song did she do? Honey Hush.
Yes.
I don't hush. I'm not going to hush. I'm going to talk all night. Yakety yak. I ain't going to hush. And who?
What? I'm definitely on. Definitely on. I'm coming out the monitor.
Who was the? Who was the person that did the original?
Right. It was a person called. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Cordella Del Milo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The old Cordillo.
I did not know.
Didn't know that one. There you go. There you go. I didn't even know that one, so I didn't win anything. But somebody did, and it's on the wheel. And we're going to do it now.
There's the wheel.
There's the wheel. Oh, how did you do that from there? Do you? Normally you go down there for about 10 minutes. Oh, you're doing that now. He's always on his knees in front of his laptop. It's like some sort of... Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the wheel. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Round and round the world goes, and when it stops, nobody knows, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the winner tonight for the competition is Alan Wheatley. Wins a copy of, I think we should let him have it, not spin it again, because he's won all our albums. Hey? Oh, because he wanted it. I see. He didn't put spin again. Normally, he's a gentleman and he just has his name is spin it again. Well done. Alan Wheatley has won again. See, he's so cool about winning. He wins all the time. Then he lets everyone spin and it gives it to somebody else. And then, knowing that he wanted this prize because he's got all our albums and it's a different album, he goes, oh, I'll win this one then. And he wins it. I like it. I like your style. I like it. I like it. So there you go. Alan Wheatley has won. Sarah May will be winging that to you somehow. I don't know. Alex has got that worked out, I'm sure. So we're going to end this evening on, strangely enough, Bring Me Sunshine, which is why we didn't do it at the beginning, as well as the fact that it was Christmas at the beginning, because Stephen Tuskik, Stephen Tushik, I don't know how you pronounce it, and Brennan Dame asked us to do Bring Me Sunshine and asked us a lot to do it. And a few other people have been asking us to do the full thing. So here we're going to do the full bifter of Bring Me Sunshine to end off this evening. Hope you had a nice evening. What a lovely guest was Jason Kravits and a nice EPK. Did you like that? The electronic press kit, as they used to call it. And the lovely Len Goodman there. He's a good friend of ours and a lovely chap. We often meet in Blue Water for a Costa coffee. Not to mention Mark Isham, famous jazz trumpeter and Hollywood composer. He's one of the guests playing trumpet on it. We had a lot of guests on the Recipe Rhythm album. Mark Isham not only plays trumpet, but actually writes music for lots of films. Here we go then, before we run out of time that we haven't even got left. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Make me happy all the while. In this world where we live, more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me hop the bamba zoo za zoo day. Hop the bamba do zit zit, bring me sunshine in your smile, make me happy, all the while, in this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years, never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. you make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as something up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yes.
Sorry, pushed a few wrong buttons in the middle of that.
All right then. So yeah, it's quarter to 10. We got to go. We'll see you tomorrow for what's probably going to be Friday. Who knows what's happening on Friday? But Friday night is music night. So we'll see you then about 8:30-ish. Don't know if we've got any special guests being sprung upon us. No. Who knows?
Next guest is on Monday.
Next guest is Monday. Who's that, Al?
Lottie.
Lottie Lowe.
Lottie B.
Lottie Lowe.
Lottie B.
Right. Hey?
Lottie B, she's professionally known as.
Lottie B, but we know it's Lottie Lowe. All right. Are you all right? We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Toodle-pip. Toodle-pip. Cheerio. Cheerio. Teach your friends. Teach your friends. Tally-ho. Tally-ho. See you later. See you later. So long. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Whittly, 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 whittly. See you tomorrow. Cheers.
Grab your coat and your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. And you hear that pitter-pat, oh, the happy sound at your step. Life is oh so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade, my blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid, 'cause my rope is in the clover and it done crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller, baby. Go to stop my feet on the sunny side of the street.